We're in Nashville, Tennessee at the 144th Annual NRA Meetings and Exhibits. And I'm joined today by Gene Ferguson. Gene, thanks a lot for coming out today.
Thank you, Phil, for having me.
We get to look at so many cool guns, but
really?
Every once in a while I get to look at one that I consider a personal favorite. And the 1860 Army Colt has always been one of my real true loves. What do you know about the 1860 Army itself as just a revolver?
Well, I just knew that it was very prominent in the Civil War, and it seemed to be a gun that everybody liked. You know, that was used well, and it was a heavy enough caliber that did what they needed at the time.
The 1860 Colt Army, they called it the Army Revolver. It differed from the naval contract, which was a 36. This is a 44 caliber. But Colt went through quite a metamorphosis with this gun. There's a change to how the loading lever works on a ratchet instead of a pivot. It's got sex appeal in the lines and the curves. It's really a wonderful design to a gun. And I don't think it's ever been surpassed as far as the beautiful design, the lines in that thing. Of course, 250,000 of them were made, making it literally, as you said, the most popular gun of the war.
This one was made, as near as I can figure, in late 1862.
Okay.
Because of the serial number on it.
Right.
Which I got that out of Fiested's book, of course.
And of course, it's a good book to have to get serial numbers out of. But there's more to this than meets the eye, isn't there?
Well, the gun was presented to me by a close friend. His name is Johnny Cash, and which I have a letter here that's showing, and it's strange enough because I have several guns that Cash gave me because we were very close. People said, well, do you have letters on all of them? I said, no. They said, well, why didn't you get them? I said, it's kind of like, if you gave me a gun, you know, well, I might because you're Phil Schreier, of course. But I mean, if it was your brother, would you ask him for a letter?
No.
Well, I felt the same way about John, you know. I said, I was just tickled to get it, you know.
For you to actually have a letter specifying the serial number of this very gun signed by Johnny Cash, the original Men in Black, in a year that Orange Blossom Special and the Ballad of Ira Hayes became #1 hits for him. Now, 1964, and you were with in the recording industry for how long?
I was with Columbia Records 35 years.
Wow.
So I was with John 35 years, you know, because he came with us in 1956. As a matter of fact, I have 7 of Hank Jr.'s guns. This was back probably in the 70s, you know. And I never have asked Hank to get me letters, because I do know Hank.